Yeah, sure.
Country, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on the winners of three straight, the Central Michigan Chippewas. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Chippewas will boot it away to start the game. Let's see what he can do with the return. Gets it out to the 20, about 5.
That running back is so fast, and he just can't. It's probably just me. You hear me better now?
Where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone.
My mic is a piece of dog shit. I got a new wireless mic, but it doesn't connect to PlayStation Network, so I had to return it.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today. One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go.
Makes the catch at the 20. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Running to the left. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You just run to set yourself up now in 1st and goal. They are feeling it.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They're going to run it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TV.
That it was.
You gotta
That it
be able to keep
was.
defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down here for the offense. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Chippewas want to move quickly. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
To the ground, he's got it again. A solid pickup there before the
Who's
defense
that?
is able to make the stop.
Coaches
Moves
always
add
about
up.
staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll try the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about
Open runway ahead. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Gets it out quickly.
It's so dumb. That's crazy.
Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
Back to throw, it's Emmanuel. Looking for the score. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Chips. The AT unit on the field. Right down the middle. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Just plowing down the field. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on.
Then I'll just put in my 5-star.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy.
That's who the transfer is. He's a 5-star. Darius Taylor.
And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand.
There he is.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. first down to start the drive after the break. Fast motion from the offense. Trying to find his man on first down.
No way! That's a touchdown.
We
That's a
anticipate
fucking
this one to be much
touchdown.
tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout,
Just
David.
threw it at his feet.
Here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
He's going to pass. Dances away. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds and no gain on the play.
Yeah, I think that's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sideline to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, not giving up yards. This is a really
Maybe you just can't make audibles when you're the away team.
smart. And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Caught in the backfield. It's Parker.
I'm back.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
What? What? For what?
Officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Dude, that's such bullshit.
It's a
For
first and
what?
10. Leaves it with the back. Nice, solid.
Dude, how is
forward tackle for
what is
the
illegal contact? That doesn't make any
Tackles
sense.
just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Quarterback keeps it. Got enough for the first. Fights off a defender. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about
That
the
block
run
saved
coming
your
into this one,
fucking
how they
life.
were playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my...
And he pulls it in at the 15. The Chippewas are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. They're bringing heat.
How is he just falling forward?
5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
All right, defensive ends, you've got to do a better job not getting too far up the field on these pass rush situations. You got to be able to retrace, get to the level of the quarterback, then you've got to slow yourself down under control. It's making it way too easy on this QB to know, hey, when these guys get upfield too much and there's a lane, I'm taking off. It's just too easy for me with my speed.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat,
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to.
He's going for the big play. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And
Touchdown.
he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Broncos.
That is such a nice job by the receiver there in that trick play, acting like he's going to block and then getting downfield. He was wide open, thinking to himself, just don't drop this, just don't drop this. All he had to do was catch it and run it into the end zone.
Pass me after the game, bro.
Underestimate the timing of a flea flicker, right? When you got to hand the football off, get the toss back, and the quarterback now be in sync with the receiver, and he catches it, you're right, and then gets into the end zone like he's supposed to for the big-time play.
Offense getting set for first down. To the air, it's Emmanuel. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Feeling some heat.
Let's go.
Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Chippewas will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Finally run out of bounds.
Late hit.
He has this offense rolling with a
Late hit,
first down.
ref.
Well, for this defense now, being good against the pass is not just going to be in the back end covering people. It's going to be trying to contain this guy at the quarterback position. He is lethal, especially when things go off script. And you saw it on that one. First down, they dial up the pass play. You're not able to get him on the ground, and now they've gotten another first down.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. From the red zone, looking for a man. Shoots it to the left.
Your field.
He's got it.
Touchdown.
He will
Let's
score.
go.
Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Quarterback's abilities to read the
Own
field
it.
is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return.
He was already there. Where is Xavier?
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to
Oh,
put
there he
something up
is.
before halftime.
No, Xavier Baxter, my free safety. Get his ass.
Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Broncos will kick it off to start the second half.
I know.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Yeah, it just goes right into it.
Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying.
What?
You only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together and start this.
Go on, bro. What are you doing? Liable to get benched for that.
But you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Got it.
I throw.
Davis. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Sometimes you have to put it in a tight window, and sometimes the window is gargantuan, and it was there.
Yeah, that was one of them big old huge windows. And I tell you what, when you throw over the middle of the field, a lot of times quarterbacks are a little bit hesitant.
What?
When you're that open, it's easy to pull the trigger, easy to make the decision, make the read, get the ball to your receiver.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense.
That
He's
was-
playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket,
Okay.
make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first
What
down.
about a safety get hurt or something? That's kind of easy.
They're strong and they're scrawl. Defensive tackles, they're scrawl. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quick.
Get it out on the screen.
Okay, I guess we're just not tackling.
Finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
And they did nothing about it.
Stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness.
How am I
of
just
the
running
defense.
into people?
Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Chippewas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Chippewas. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
No.
We know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Crosses the 30. Oh, look out. There he goes. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
And he made the extra point without problem. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Oh, man.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shoot. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. Fires to the wideout. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Looking for more room. At the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Western Michigan. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Central Michigan, 21.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. With the catch, it's Harris. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
3rd and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
Perhaps their punter is injured. Perhaps they don't like to punt. Perhaps they hold an inherent bias against kicking the ball to the other team. Whatever the reason, they'll go for it on 4th and a country mile. Extending the play. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down, you're going to be going.
Put up a real good fight.
The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it and fires to the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Broncos.
That should have been pegged.
Down has ensued.
nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point is good. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, he's going to go for the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
He was gone.
You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to
Let him know, Xavier. Let him know.
And the Chippewas will snap it on 1st and 10. Caught on the outside is Kelly. And he just couldn't get started. Goes down behind the line of scrimmage, and they'll lose yardage on the completion. Here's the handoff. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Looking to pass. It's Emmanuel. Unloads to the wideout. Got it downfield. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
We cannot touch him once he starts running. It's crazy.
As he moves those sticks. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Oh!
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Chip.
My ankles.
Precision.
My ankles. Oh, bro.
Back followed it beautifully.
My ankles.
Easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. It's a 2-possession game, so there's still a chance. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Tell you what, that was a light
Thought he caught that.
decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that. I know that.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Great position showed by the defense. When your job's contained, you're supposed to contain the football.
He was on the ground.
Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes, and he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark, and when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And the quarterback's in the pocket, and he decides to take off and scramble and just couldn't get to the first down marker. You can tell he wanted to pass the football. Maybe it wasn't there. Maybe he scrambled a little bit too soon, but usually when you take off, you better.
On
No.
the pitch.
I pitched it so fucking early, dude. So early. How? How?
Badly want to get him crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Chippewas want to pick up the tempo.
You've got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. And the Chippewas have pushed it inside the 20. Off the play fake. Lets it go to the end.
Pick. No way.
And it's grabbed.
No way. I jumped that.
It's not over yet.
I jumped that.
Step one by this offense complete. Really nice job. They had to get the touchdown. Now you gotta go for the 2-point.
I jumped that. That's crazy.
So we got a chance to
He's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. Review it.
And wait just a second.
Aw.
The official's going to take a second look at this one.
They're like, all right, play it.
Officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. So, guys, that touchdown was huge, but they have to get the 2 here to make it a one-possession game. Looking downfield, it's Emmanuel. Moves away as he feels pressure. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. The ball dribbles out of bounds, and they'll maintain possession, and that's about the only good news for the offense on that play. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back.
Fucking recover it.
Onside kick. He's
Oh,
able to
now get down. Get down.
Team gets the job done. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know the defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. On second down, wants to throw. A little screen to the running back. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
I think he did. I think he did.
Understanding where the first down marker was. I gotta go get that first down. Did a nice job on it.
Leaves it with the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
You got to give the coaching staff credit
I've tried to get away from it because everybody knows it's coming now.
Football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds. Cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. And you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. He's knocked down.
I saw it.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top.
No way. He fumbled? He fumbled?
With that takeaway, the defense is
That would have been crazy.
just enough maybe for their team
He
to come back.
fumbled.
They needed a takeaway badly here late in the game, and they got it. Let's see if the offense can respond and seize this momentum.
Got the quick completion. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for
This guy does know he has to score twice, right?
to throw. It's Emmanuel. And that is
Fucking number 19, I want to give him CTE.
down, 2nd down coming.
This defensive line
It'd be so good.
in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you've sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Chippewas will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And a dangerous
Oh.
pass there, almost threw a pick in the end zone.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Break on the football, make sure they don't get the touchdown, but those are the opportunities you have to just pull that in.
There was 3 of your guys and 1 of my guys.
Long drive, really shift that momentum back to your offense.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time.
How?
Trying to make magic with his feet. That
I can't believe he got away from that guy.
make the stop, and the clock has expired here. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks.
Good
in.
game, man. Good game.
Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, is that sweet.
It's the bonus to be able to
Except for that fumble. We're going to have to work on that in practice.